get to work. Go on.
Hey everybody, Model Man here, and if you're like me, you know that getting stylish hair is not an easy thing to do. And that's why Gillette brings you Max for Men, a powerful dryer styler. 650 watts of pure heating action for fast hair drying. You get a comb attachment to smooth hair evenly as you dry. Styling bar helps add shape to any style, add height to hair. And the brush attachment controls those unruly sections and helps straighten wavy hair. Let's take a look. Actually, this little device here is used on a Star Wars prop, and that's why it is here. As it happens, this was like $20 shipped, and it's actually in the original case from 1970 whatever. There's a funny thing inside. Let's take a look at that. And as it turns out, there's a piece of computational history inside this box. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, the Max for Men by Gillette. No instruction card came with it, but you do get this self-addressed envelope, the Gillette Company, Chicago, Illinois. Inside, hey, check it out, a punch card. An actual punch card. Printed in Japan. No date on it, unfortunately. IBM 3967793-011 parentheses 9. The early days of data acquisition. Your name, telephone, street address, county, zip code, city, state. Did you buy this? Get it as a gift. What is your sex and age? Type of store in which you purchased. Drugstore, discount store, department store, or other. Did you already own a handheld dryer or styler at the time you acquired this Max for Men? Yes or no? And please indicate date of purchase. So today's modern infiltration into your personal life did not start recently. That is certain. As for these little doohickeys, definitely don't need them, but I only see 2 attachments unless the brush and the, what did they call it here? Oh yeah, 2 attachments here, but then they got 3 there saying, hey, this is great. Ah well, doesn't matter, because I'm not actually going to use it for that. So the question is, can you identify what prop this piece belongs to? Dun, 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 dun. Well, I'm not going to tell you. What I am going to do is take it apart and get it ready for proposition. And then whether I keep this box or not, I suppose that could be turned into some kind of greebly. But this thing is definitely, well, cut the hairs off maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I actually bought this for my wife because it's a prop for her. What do we need here? Screwdriver. Let's actually see if this works just for the heck of it, real quick. Probably 40 years old and the thing's still kicking. Amazing what you find online, isn't it? I'm just glad I was able to get it. This is actually the most commonly available piece for this particular prop, so I was glad to get it. There's a couple others. There's a gardening hose item that's kind of this bulbous sprinkler, almost looks like a plunger from a toilet bowl. There's a rod on it that comes out of a particular shower head from 40 years ago. Pretty much everybody just recreates that piece. And there's a couple other small fiddly bits. One is an actual model piece from a particular Tamiya motorcycle. The kit, I don't remember what it was offhand, goes for $100 when it is around. There was a reissue, apparently just in the last couple years, but obviously I didn't know about it then and have completely missed it. Let's see if there's a date on this thing. 650 watts. Nope, no date. Oh well. Let's get a screwdriver. And screwdriver in hand. Now the one thing I definitely don't need is the internal guts to this. However, I will be keeping all of the externals until I'm sure of exactly how it goes together. Movie in question was from 1983, 82, somewhere in there. It's pretty good, pretty well received. As you may be able to guess, it was a sci-fi movie. And does this go on a particular way? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. There we go. Ooh, hey, that fell out too. That's a nice little piece of stuff there. That's a nice little piece of grating. It definitely does not want to come apart though. There's probably a snap inside here, if not a few places along the length. There's definitely one right in there. I can see it. That didn't hurt too much. This thing is cramped full of stuff. Ooh. Definitely packed full. Nice. So we got a blower there. Oh, a motor for the blower, which spins the hot air, which is generated here and pushes it through. Nice. I've never taken apart a hairdryer before. This is a cool little fan right there. So this prop build is definitely going to be a slow-going thing. There are a number of other pieces that can be expensive. There are a few people that make copies around, but if I can get the originals, which are still relatively available, I certainly will. If anything, I should probably make a casting of this guy here. Definitely making me wish I had a second screwdriver around, because this one is not quite built for this size screw that I'm working with there. Kind of wonder how this made it into the particular prop. Maybe one of the crew owned one of these and it died, so they just brought it into the shop to screw around with. Maybe someone looked at it and was like, hey, this would be perfect for this particular thing. So I would like to keep this intact. That's pretty sweet. Definitely pull this out when it's ready to. Let's get the screw right there. And where else is this being held in place? Ah. Is that it? That's it. So there is a grating here. It's unknown whether it remained in the actual prop or not, or wound up going away. If I make a casting of it, of course I'll have to block that back piece off. But one thing I'm thinking about doing is throwing some LEDs in here, because this piece here is visible. This attaches to another part, and the bottom and top do as well. Basically, I'm going to be drilling straight through about a 1-inch hole right there, and then another 1-inch hole at the top. So it does lend itself to lighting, but the original prop was unlikely lit. But what the heck. Considering this thing just snaps back together, I don't see too much point in screwing it back in. But we'll see. We will see. So that goes there. This goes here. That goes there. And this former hairdryer is now ready to become, yes, you guessed it, a VibroAxe. So with that, I'll store these few pieces inside the actual part. And it's unclear whether this metal piece stays on or not. It could easily stay off. But if I can use it for something else, maybe I will. So let's store that inside as well. So as I mentioned, this prop is going to be one that goes together relatively slowly. Get a few pieces here and there as I can. But for now, one piece is ready. And I got all this cool shit here. Can definitely use this for something else. Nice. So, thanks for watching. See ya.